Hello, my name is David Matthew Brown. I am the author of the Book of Light, The Heart Opening. I'm also a blogger on pathos.com. Feel free to read my daily posts. You can find it on Wrestling with Yourself. I am also a Heartspirational speaker and coach, which means I help people and I guide them back into their hearts. I love the heart. I love God. I love to love. I love falling down and getting back up. I love making mistakes. I love being fully present for the experience that I'm having now, such as right now with you. I've been receiving a lot of emails on Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter and my own private email as well in regards to a lot of people are going through a lot of different experiences right now. A lot of the experiences have put them or feel like they're in a state of loneliness or alone or job loss or death or health issues or financial problems or what they thought they knew they wanted to do they no longer have interest in. And we are moving in a wonderful place of creativity, and the feminine is rising within us. And the feminine is your heart. So each of us, whether we're male or female, are being guided back into our heart. And we're learning the power of vulnerability. We're learning the power of the heart. And we're learning the magnitude of how fast it manifests on this planet when we're engaged in our heart. So the heart is the feminine, and the mental mind, M-E-N-T-A-L, it's in the title, M-E-N, is masculine. And we are all experiencing the marriage of our inward life, which is the heart and the mind. The heart is your center. And for most of us, the ego has been a little bit out of control because it felt disconnected from the heart. And because it felt disconnected, it felt like, I have to go do something. I've got to do this. I can take it on. I'm the master. But its job is really comfortable in being the servant to the queen, to the king, right? You're the king or the queen in your life. And when you connect to your heart, you connect to the presence. And when you connect to the presence, you connect back into the seat of the soul, the seat of who you are, the command center. And that's your spirit. Your spirit is your heart. And that heart is connected to the soul. And the soul is where we all are living from. So with so many different situations that have gone in people's lives, I feel like this would be a wonderful opportunity to invite you into what I call heart breathing. Heart breathing is something that I've shared with groups when I speak. It's something that I share with my clients, and they use it as their practice. It's something that when you're feeling worried and stressed or stressed out or overwhelmed by the mind or confused or lost or alone or disconnected or I don't have somebody or I don't have enough money or I'm not enough and all those wonderful thought patterns. If you can remember to follow these steps, this will help you give a little bit more spaciousness to yourself and put you in a place of discernment, and then you can discern whether you want to keep going with this type of thinking or whether you want to choose to think in a different way. So that way it empowers you, it inspires you, it enlivens you, it really allows you to express your spirit, your soul light, if you will. The soul itself is expressing through each and every one of us in different ways. I use this with athletes, I use this with business professionals, I use this with spiritual leaders. I use this tool with everybody, and that's what I love about it. It is inclusive. It is for everybody. And if all of us can practice this, we could change the collective story on this planet. But the most important thing is not changing anything on the planet. It is right here. That if you're here, you're interested. So let's begin. When we look at the heart, the word itself is H-E-A-R-T. Remove the H, remove the T, and you get ear. Add the H, you get hear. Hear the T, hear the truth. So the heart is always hearing truth. It's always in the affirmative. It is always affirmed. The mind wants us to believe that that's not who we are when you feel separate. So the mind is always listening. It's always deeply listening to itself. Breathe in, breathe out, right? So let us begin. So bring your attention from your mind to your heart. You can put your hand on your heart if that helps. I would like you to breathe into your heart and out of your heart. Into your heart and out of your heart. And as you're breathing into your heart and out of your heart, allow the breath to be fluid. No stops in the breath. Just allow the breath to come and go. Come in and go like the tide of the ocean. And as you listen to your breath coming into your heart and out of your heart, what you begin to realize and sense with your inner ear is that the breath sounds like the ocean tide coming in. That's important because we're not meant to think so much. We're meant to breathe. We're meant to listen to the breath. We're meant to rest here in the presence. And you'll notice that when you think, your breath stops. It stops the life force that is coming into you. It stops that life force, which is who you are, which is inspiring you, engaging you. All you have to do really is just be with it. Breath coming into the heart, breath coming out. Now you can use this when you feel stress in your life at home, stress in your life in your business, stress in your life on the street or in your car. Just do this for about a minute or so, a couple minutes. It will drop you out of your mind, keep you more present, allow you to discern rather than judge how you want to continue being in that moment. Breathe into the heart and breathe out of the heart. Let this be your practice. Try this out on your own. And if this works for you, fantastic. If it doesn't work for you, fantastic. But if you practice this, even for the next 3 days, you'll begin to see a shift in your life. That you don't have to let your mind rule your life anymore. That you actually have a way out. And that's wonderful news. That's the good news. That's wonderful for all of us, because then we could see who you really are and let you shine that out to us so we can embrace you and love you right where you are. So my hope is that you can continue this practice and build on it 2, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. And then if you get a little bit risky, maybe an hour, then 2 hours, then a 24/7 experience of you breathing into your heart and breathing out of your heart. Breathing into your heart and out of your heart and listening to that ocean tide of a breath coming in and coming out. Breathing in and then taking all the debris back out into the world that you don't need. I hope that this helps you. Know that you're seen and that you're heard. I hope you know that. I hope you know how special you are to this planet. Again, my name is David Matthew Brown. This has been The Heart Breath. And I appreciate you stopping by. If this has inspired you in any way and you want to make a donation, feel free to do that. The link is just down below here. If you want to read my bio, it's down below here. I will see you sometime in this world. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate you. You are such a blessing to this planet. It is so many people. God bless.